This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Now it's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd and goal for the offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
There's a run call on 3rd and goal. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
So it's 1st and 10, inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
1st down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the receiver's got it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a 1st down.
And the wideout goes in motion. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, he had all day back there to throw the football. That's like the old days back in the backyard. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. What's taking him so long? He's got to make quicker decisions.
Inside the 25. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. He escapes the pocket. The QB just goes down from sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
To throw, it's Johnson. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And tackled there by the defense.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. He makes the catch.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The sack sets up second down. Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the left side. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. To the air, it's Johnson. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The shotgun handoff here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their call.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Peoples. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. To the air, it's St. Clair. Makes a quick catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion. So second down after the incompletion. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch because I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To throw, it's Johnson. Running back grabs it on the screen. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Moving the receiver now before the snap. Running play called on 3rd and short. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Play called on 4th down. And the Bucs pick up enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Getting set, 2nd down play here. It's the 2-minute timeout in what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Pulls it in. It's Hardy. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better either bracket or double team, some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to find some room. It's Hardy.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Wideouts now clustered. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Takes into the clear. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Johnson. On the move now. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
This defense is making it tough. Ball sit at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Automatic in the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now. second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Peoples. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. No press here. The defense backing away. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Rodgers. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And they've got the returner corralled. Bucs offense retakes the field. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync. And very efficient, something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fights through the tackle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Fights off the defender. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. But a flag is down, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Coming up, second down and goal. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on second down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on third down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on fourth down.
We go with a direct snap. Touchdown, Oregon. And that will give them the lead now. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand on that conference championship trophy now.
And this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Grab made by the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense in hurry-up mode.
But here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Conference championship pressure, they just grinded away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Back to pass. It's Johnson. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. We get to the end of the 3rd. We have a conference championship classic on our hands. Let's check out the stats real quick. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. They get him to the ground. It's 1st down now at the 28.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, he just goes down with the defenders closing in. It'll be a sack.
You know, once you leave the pocket, you're a fish in shark-infested waters for this defense, and they got to him in a hurry there.
Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. On the ground, it's White. Gets some space around the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
To throw, it's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Just a great job of being aware by this defense. I thought that they'd run the football. This defense not fooled at all by the pass. They get pressure on the quarterback, and they bring him down.
Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He keeps it on the design run. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Receivers are bunched together. Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Great cut there. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Hardy. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. He's got his man in the open field.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And then the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Scanning the field, it's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they claim the lead here in the final couple minutes.
But there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
Bringing it out, it's Peoples. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? It's an out route. The catch made. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Running back has it on the screen now. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score to be first down.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And they tack on the extra point. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First play of the drive now on the 25. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Johnson. On the move now. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. It's always a special year when after all